The average NBA player makes around $2.5 million a year, and the average NFL player makes around $1 million a year. Some people believe that since they get paid so much, college athletes should be paid as well. And they think this because for college, they put in a lot of time and effort, so it's basically a full-time job that you don't get paid for, and so a lot of people think that they should, but I'm here to tell you that they should not. And I've done a lot of research, and if they started paying college athletes, it would kind of ruin the game, college sports, and the schools and programs actually don't really have the money to. So the main problem that I see with paying the athletes is that the programs do not have the money. The schools, their college programs, they don't make any profit. A couple do with some of the big schools, but almost all the schools don't. So if they started paying athletes, they would be even more in debt, I guess, and they simply don't have the money. And a quote from that says, "There's no more money. Everyone is working as hard as they can to generate a revenue, but all the schools except for a few don't." And that's by Stephen Patterson. And so basically the schools don't have money, so they can't. And also, if they start paying them, many people believe that would kind of ruin the game. And as you see in pro sports today, players become more focused on money and not just playing the actual game. And I think if we brought that to college, it would kind of do that same thing, and they would more focus on the money than actually working hard to prove themselves to possibly be a pro. And I think some way to kind of get past this would be scholarships, and a lot of the student athletes do get scholarships, and I just think that is very important. And I think almost all the athletes should get at least some scholarship to help pay for the school that they still have to go to, because if they're putting in all that time and effort, because they really can't get a job, so I think that should help pay for their school. And yeah, I think for college it's more of an opportunity for the players to prove themselves, like their talent, to possibly be a pro in the future, but I do not think they should get paid at the time. And I think it would really benefit if they didn't pay. It would kind of be the same, because they don't pay them at the moment, but just to keep the sport not about the money. And a lot of fans say that they like college a lot better because they're not focused on the money. I think if they started paying them, the views, like the fans, they would decline, so they could possibly not even make as much money. So based on the research I've done, I think they should just leave it alone, and maybe more scholarships to the students, but overall they should not pay the money, and it would be bad for the game and the programs and schools in general. These athletes are not pro yet, so they should not be getting the money. Thanks for listening.